Shitty, it ain't no fun, no, but ain't no fun without a little bit of
Handsome.
Jay's got his feet up. That's his indicator for he's hit record. So we're going to need you to delete all that racist stuff, Matt just allegedly.
We are Jay's fucking Sistine Chapel. Just tweet up and look at the work in front of him that he's created.
He goes, yeah, that's enough.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to lean back now.
that is, somebody was talking about it where they were like, how come you don't make art like this anymore? And it was like the Sistine Chapel. And it was like their motivation to make art was like, if you make this, you won't go to hell. Like if you can threaten people with eternal damnation more often and you had access to slaves, you get a lot of shit done.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but it is God-forsaken truth.
They didn't have HBO Max either.
Huh?
They didn't have HBO Max.
How do you mean?
Like Michelangelo didn't have HBO Max.
You think he'd be in
So he put that on the ceiling. Everyone's like, "This is like a streaming platform."
true. Yeah.
Do you think when he was painting it in that sense, like his fear of not going to heaven, when it came time to paint God naked, do you think he just gave him a massive dong?
Yeah,
And
for
then
sure.
the church came in, they were like, you got to put a cloud over that, man. That
Yeah.
thing is aggressive.
I thought it
He's
would be,
like,
well, it's God,
I'm
you
getting
know?
into heaven first.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
why
God's
give
going
you
to
that
love
dick.
this.
That's
Yeah.
why all the paintings have small dicks now, because they're
Yeah.
like, that thing is too
True.
fucking sexy.
Yeah, that's what when they crucified Jesus, his big fat God dick sprayed open like the alien head, and like another one shot out and started to try to attack to keep him alive.
That's what was in the Dead Sea Scrolls. That's why they're not letting us know what really
And
went
nowadays,
down.
with everybody on their phones, all we do is Dead Sea Scroll. You see something, you're dead because you scrolled.
Yeah.
Sistine Chapel.
And that's the podcast.
Yeah. Cold chicken on
You
a
got anything you
Friday
wanna
night.
promote? Or,
Yeah, a lot. You can see me right here. You can see me hiding in your
I was
window.
on the vein of you singing that song. I was singing when I was just traveling abroad for the last 2 weeks. That's what. Yeah, listeners, thanks for sticking with us and checking back in. We haven't like given you any content in a minute,
Didn't really stick with us.
but anyway, come back, please. We need you. We love you. When I was over in Germany, there was a song playing in the elevator, and it was like your typical European music, where you're like, they definitely wrote this in German and then translated it because the lyrics were like, "You're on the dance floor and you're moving against me,"
Yeah.
and then it was just like, "Da-na-na, da-na-na." It's like, because you're the best, you're the angel on fire.
Yeah.
So the entire time we were there, to my wife, every time there would be like a beautiful moment, I'm like, God damn it. You're my angel on fire.
Yeah.
She's like, you really know how to fucking ruin a moment. Thanks.
That's a little beautiful. I mean, it's better than like the very harsh translation the Chinese restaurants have.
Yeah.
Ding dong food now. You're like, all right, cool.
You black, you buy is basically what half of them are actually named.
Every single restaurant in Chinatown now is going to be called Sixers Stadium. They're all
Yeah,
getting
is it
replaced.
official?
Yeah, it's going to be Nathan's Hot Dogs.
I just, my car just broke down in Chinatown. That sounds like a good fucking song from the 80s.
Really?
Yeah, a whole bunch of smoke coming out of my car. Everyone piled around like it was a nice little cookout.
Well, you're in Chinatown. It could have been worse with your car.
Yeah.
If they get behind the wheel, they're like, whoa.
True. They.
All right.
You can fill in the blank what you think they is, you racist listener.
Chinatown.
Oh, yeah.
Generally, a Chinese population.
Historically, Philadelphia-based podcast talking about Chinatown has not gone over well.
I love them. They're my friends. All of them.
They make great food. They're good at karate.
Great at karate.
But yeah. I was just abroad for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I
how was
in-
it, dude? You're in Austria,
I am
Hungary?
lean, mean, and European.
You were in
at
the
this
Ottoman
point,
Empire.
dude. I spent 2 weeks out there. I'm part European now.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the heart of the Ottoman Empire.
Really?
I was out there watching everybody be nice because they're all former Nazis.
Yeah.
They're like,
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's just above and beyond. Like, is there anything we could possibly do for you? Like,
Yeah.
to make you forget what we did for a while?
Yeah, dude.
Everything's beautiful. Everything's clean.
It's like when your wife's friends find out that you hit her and you got to be real cool around them.
Yeah.
Right? Like that?
yeah, you gotta like buy
Isn't
them
it
stuff.
exactly like that?
It was tough because it
You're
was
like, I used
like
to have a temper.
the entire time you would keep getting sucked into how like awesome and nice it was,
Yeah.
and then you have to be like, oh wait, you did that thing. Don't you can't win one over like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a scorned wife that she keeps going back to her husband, but she
Yeah.
has to be like, you hit me.
But apparently they're not. They're like pretty admittable. They're like, we're really sorry about
Yeah,
that.
they're so sorry.
Where like Japan, they're
They're
like,
the
we don't even
most
remember
sorry.
it, dude.
Yeah. Well, we made sure that Japan didn't remember a lot of things.
Yeah, but they
The
had-
U.S.
True.
We kind of a little wipe the slate clean a little bit over there.
Yeah, well,
they
I'll
had a
get the-
fresh restart.
Look, dude, I'm an expert on. I watched Oppenheimer one time, so I know everything about it. But tell me about. So
Did you
you're in
watch the whole
Austria?
thing?
Yeah, dude.
It was did you do the double feature where you go to people were going to Oppenheimer and the Barbie movie in the same day?
Nope.
Because they came out at the same time.
No, I'm not going to go see that feminist propaganda bullshit. I got home.
Oppenheimer?
And I watched,
Yeah,
instead
that
of
is
watching,
pure feminist.
it was like barely a nuke.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe I had to nuke him because I was in a toxic. Oppenheimer, you find out, was actually in a toxic relationship. So he
I
had
like to
nuke
find
him.
out that it's like they've just totally rewritten the story of Oppenheimer, and right as he's about to invent it, he looks across the room and he's like, "But I want to hear what she thinks."
Yeah.
And it just points at a random woman, and it's the lady from Hidden Figures.
Yeah.
She's like, "I actually got a rocket to the moon. I can get one to Japan too."
It does show you the lengths that some people will go, because there are like obviously very thoughtful, smart feminists, but there are people who are just in it because they've seen it on the internet. His wife in the movie is just like an alcoholic who, like, they show scenes of her hating being a mom.
Yeah.
And like there's other women who are like, what's her story? And I'm like, she's bad. She's a bad person. She comes
No,
from
she's
money.
just a mom at that time
Yeah.
in history.
True.
Where she did literally nothing but raise kids all day, and as soon as they went to bed, she was like, "Well, I'm going to get blackout drunk." That's,
People were like,
yeah.
yeah, it was. I mean, that was all she did. But still, again, more importantly,
Can't relate to that. never spent a lifestyle like that before.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I guess I do want to know more about her story now that I think about getting hammered and hating your fucking kids.
It's the Burt Kreischer movie.
Yeah, well, this one actually made money. Yeah.
And
Zach's
cents.
here, by the way. Zach,
Oh, what's up?
my roommate.
Oh,
what-
hey, John, you know me, Matt's roommate.
We're not
Hey.
even gonna put it like when we put his name. We're not even gonna put Zach Hummer. It's gonna be Zach, Matt's roommate.
No, his name is Jort Cuttings.
George Cuttings.
Jort Cuttings.
You're a real craphead. You know
Listen, sometimes I go to Europe and I become a real bad boy.
that? Okay.
Wow.
What'd you do there, dude? Why don't you name one thing illegal you did there?
I did nothing illegal. I did a lot of just walking around and looking at stuff.
Oh yeah.
That was basically it. It was just I would just turn in an alleyway and I'm like, huh, this is all old.
What were you looking in a mirror at something happening?
Yeah, that's
You're
what
a
it was.
fucking piece of
Man,
crud.
you are just. I come back. Your shorts used to be pants when I left. They were still
You-
pants.
Whose fault is that, dude?
Listen,
I always said
I'm
to you, I was
worried.
like, don't leave it in my own devices because they will be scissors and I'll use them to cut my pants.
I got worried I was going to come back and be different, be changed from Europe. It almost changed me a couple times.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy a cool shirt the whole time I was there.
You sent me updates.
Every guy had cool shirts on, and I just wanted a cool. I got a polo, but it's zipped.
I want to.
yeah.
Yeah,
I want
that's-
to hear the
I'm
actual.
with you on that.
Yeah,
I have one of those guys.
I tried on a bunch.
Really now.
I didn't pull the trigger at all.
It's actually somehow gayer to try them on and not buy them.
Definitely worse.
Yeah, it was terrible. I brought like, and here's the even worse part. I didn't go to like a European store. I went to H&M in Austria,
Yeah.
which is huge there. There's like 7 in every city.
That's
And yeah, I brought a bunch of those shirts to and I said, nah, you're not this guy. And I was like, damn it. I feel comfy and awesome in this shirt. I never pulled the trigger.
Yeah, you were being like fat moms when they're trying to decide to order dessert. They're like, should I be bad? Should I be
Yeah,
bad?
should I be bad?
I've never tried on an article of clothing in my life because I think it's too feminine, and I just walk around looking like a dumpy idiot with clothes that don't fit.
You just
None
hit
of my
purchase right away.
I was like, should have tried that fucker on. God damn it!
You're
Can't
in,
get past
you're,
it.
you're in your Amazon cart and it's like, do you want to try this on for free? You're like, fucking purchase.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I've
a
never-
triple X. I know my sizes.
Never
Dude,
returned
yeah.
a thing. Never
No?
tried a thing on. No.
Oh man, I was a big. If I wasn't sure if shirts fit, I'd buy it online in like 3 sizes and just send back the 2 that didn't fit.
That's fucking insane.
Wow.
it's insane.
That's absolutely
it's
insane.
absolutely insane.
You are European.
But I like a
Yeah,
t-shirt to
you are
fit good. I'm
actually
so
European,
European. I'm lean, mean, and European. I keep saying it.
It's more like you're up in the post office with every return once a week, brother.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yep.
What the hell? That's insane, dude.
I wish that joke was as short as those shorts.
I can't believe you're in Austria, Hungary for 2 weeks, and all you're like, yeah, I walked around, I fucking saw a
Listen,
photo of my dad.
I went to Arnold Schwarzenegger's birthplace,
Now we're
his
talking.
home. I paid 11 euros to just walk around his childhood home and look at pictures of him with other people. That
Yeah.
was it. There was like fake memorabilia there too. They're like, this is what the Terminator looked like, and I was like, oh, is that the actual like jacket? They're like, nope, it doesn't look like it. I'm like, yeah,
They should have had a
sure.
cool facts in here, but like this is where he fucked the housekeeper. And
Yeah,
knocked
that's
her
what I
up.
wanted to
Like,
hear. I
wanna see
wanted it
that
to be
shit,
like,
dude.
this is where his dad beat him every night, and
Yeah.
then he got strong and murdered his dad. I don't think that happened. But
Yeah, dude, crying in Austrian. It's like, oh.
I mean, he was Austria's answer to Hitler. That's the 2 most famous people from Austria are Hitler and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Not a bad turn of
And they
events.
definitely they had a marketing committee get together and like, all right, we need to give the world a new guy. And somebody was like, all right, he can't hate Jews. They're like, okay, that's our number 1 rule. Like,
That's-
what's the next one? He's like, he's got to have big muscles. And they're like, how big? They're like, I don't know, the biggest muscles of all time. And they're like, all right, cool. And then they were like, should he talk normal? Like, no, make him have mush mouth, but he's going to be very successful.
No, they just got a guy who had seen one American sitcom, and he was like, "What's an artist's arch nemesis?" And they're like, "A strong guy. We gotta find the strongest boy."
He really is the anti-hero. I shouldn't say anti-hero.
Anti-what?
to Hitler.
Anti what?
He is the antithesis of Hitler. I guess Hitler is his anti-hero. There we go. Boom. Saved it.
Yeah, how really was your time in
Well,
Austria, dude?
I mean, now the two. Who's the real Terminator? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. 1, 2, and 3.
They had a big.
Wow.
This is also bold too. They had like the huge when Terminator doesn't have his fake synthetic skin on, and he's just a big like metal robot Terminator.
Yeah. But that's when he's Chris.
Yeah, he's just Chris the Terminator. They had like the jumbo version of that just in the yard of this place, and I gotta think in a place that used to be Nazi occupied, you can't just have a big metal terminating robot just hanging
Yeah.
out. Because if a family just walks by and happens to be, wearing yarmulkes, that might scare the shit out of them.
True, dude. Imagine if Hitler came back and he just saw Terminator. He's like, it fucking worked, dude. I knew it.
The Terminator is essentially his wet dream.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was like, I fucking knew it, dude. I knew we were gonna be made out of like wet steel. I fucking knew it, dude. I knew we were gonna be wet.
This is what
steel.
I was screaming about. Most people didn't know because I was doing it in German.
Damn.
But a lot of it, I was just talking about the type of titanium and alloy we should be using.
You think when he
to
shot
make
him?
humans.
You think when he shot himself in the bunker, he really thought it was
Allegedly.
gonna go through with like the steel thing comes apart? one time.
I need your boots, your gun, your cyanide.
He probably did so much like corny shit that nobody knows about. Like there's a couple times where he was like trying to do laser eyes at somebody. He's like, it'll probably work, dude. I run a country.
I looked up a little. It's weird too how much you Google the word Hitler while you're in Germany. But like there's nothing in the city that indicates, nor should there be, like where things happen. But you're walking around, you're like, oh, some bad stuff probably happened in this really cool park that I'm in. Let me look up Hitler speech, English Garden. Yeah, sure enough.
Yeah.
There's 8 billion fucking
Right.
basically looking like the three of us, like 20-year-olds that are in the crowd. That's what had to suck too. Like,
Did you hear that stolen valor he just tried to claim over there?
yeah.
Us 3 20-year-olds.
Yeah, we're 20-year-olds.
Oh.
Guys, I have long hair now. Dude. I have long hair and board shorts. It's more 20 here.
True. You're right. I'll give you that one.
I'm glad you stopped me there because it was going to go down a weird rant. You can't say Nazi enough on a podcast.
You probably can't say it at all. Apparently, YouTube is trying to absolutely shadow ban us.
Wow.
So it's us and Brendan Schaub. They won't let it succeed.
Yeah. And one of us is a bad guy. It's
me.
you. Me and Shaw are okay dudes.
Brendan Schaub.
I don't know. Yeah. I went to Terminator's homeland. That was fun.
Did you see?
Oh wait, I did see the fucking
I did
weirdest
see.
thing.
I
I'm
did see
jogging my
so
memory.
much.
All right.
He's a good
I
purveyor of
saw so many
conversation.
things. I need
so
you to
did you
jog
see
my
anything
memory.
while you were there? Maybe have
So,
thoughts?
Listen to this.
Zach's the shittiest interviewer, but it really unlocks it. What other things have you ever done?
And those things, tell us how you felt about those things.
Right. You must have had thoughts.
No, all right. So listen to this. Last night,
Did you see anything?
Last
oh my
night-
fucking God, the whole time I was
I got
there,
it.
was
I
seeing
got
different
it.
things.
I saw a thing, and this is still blowing my mind. Last night we were in Austria. We were in Vienna.
Last night.
The last night we were there.
Oh, okay.
It was just 3 nights ago this happened.
Last
So
night.
we went out to a beautiful dinner. We're walking around. We got ice cream for like the 5th night in a row. That's all you do. You eat good dinners and eat ice cream. That's apparently all you do in Vienna. And so we're walking along, and all of a sudden this cop car just pulls up, and it's like in an area that it's big enough for a car to pull into, but it's all foot traffic. There's not supposed to be any cars there. So everybody's kind of like, oh shit, like why is this cop just driving through here? Like, is it crowd control? And he drives past us, and then he pulls a Yui real quick and drives up, and there's these 2 younger girls walking toward the car.
Let's go.
He literally steers at the one, like slowly, and then until she like backs up against this wooden wall behind her, and he just stops and puts his high beams on. And she's got like a bottle in her hand. She looked younger, so like we were like, oh, maybe he's just catching her for underage drinking or something. And he gets out of the car. She's back up against the wall, and he just looks like he's gonna put his hands up against the wall to like pin her against there. Shifts, grabs the back of her head, and just kisses her on the mouth.
What?
Gives us a look of, am I right? That's just what I do.
Oh, wow.
Gets back in the car, and we just kept walking. And it like took a second. We were like, what the fuck did we just see? And as we're walking, we hear another American couple behind us going, what the fuck did we just see?
What was the girl's reaction?
She like stopped, like she kind of looked like she knew who he was. And this girl, we discussed it like thoroughly. We think she was older than 19, but could have very well been younger.
Did you say, was it a police car or a random car?
A full-on police car. He got out in uniform, looked like he was going to pin her against the wall, which then we were like, oh, like maybe we should take our phones out and film this like good, honest Americans and post it and be like, look, cops suck everywhere. Turns out he's just planting smooches on like possibly too young of teens.
Maybe they just got the total wrong idea of that one World War II picture when the war was over, and the guy, they're like, we
Where
can just
she's
do that
got her
whenever we
leg
want
up and
now.
it's like he's a hero.
They're just like, we can just do
But
that
he just
now.
gave a look of like, am I right? Wasn't that crazy? And just
Yeah.
got back in his car.
I think that's part of their like pension over there.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, I don't know if he is the worst or coolest dude on earth.
Yeah.
Her age is going to really determine that answer.
Yeah.
Which we never
He's
found
not great,
out.
but the benefits are out of this
Austrian,
world.
Austrian cops get 1,000 virgins while they're alive. That's kind of their whole thing.
That's what the K in 401k is. It's kisses.
It's actually
He gets
kid-
401 kisses.
Well,
and
this
are-
one was
are
17,
excused.
so it was kids. So it's 4.
Isn't it supposed to be 40 virgins? So they get 1,000. They get so many more than 72 virgins goes to 1,000 if you're an Austrian.
Oh, it's
cop.
inflation. The economy's
Yeah,
fucked.
yeah.
Yeah, well, the monetary difference between the euro and the dollar, it's going to be a lot more.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think if you were I know we always come back to just fucking terrorism, but like if you do the like perfect terrorism, you get 1,000 virgins. But if you do like half-assed terrorism, do you think you get like 40 like widowers,
Yeah.
like 40 like moms who smoke?
Yeah.
Like-
inside too. They smoke around their kids. Yeah, they're not good moms, but they're great lovers.
You're in paradise sliding off her Cookie Monster pajama pants.
No,
She's
no.
like, careful, and I haven't trimmed it a few.
She's to the point where she has enough cigarette burns in the crotch area that she doesn't have to take them off anymore. She's like, just work next to Cookie's face.
Honey, I would not breathe in if I were you. You're gonna smell something that you're not gonna really understand for a couple of years.
Let's be honest. There's a monster in these pants. Not many cookies, though. I'm going to be honest. Those are in my belly. I'm fat
Damn.
also.
To be clear, she's saying this to a dead Muslim.
Yeah, well, he's in paradise. He's an Eden.
right.
True.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
Next to
whatever.
the kissing cop. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a disgusting fucking.
It was just
bullshit
hilarious
story,
too. Like
dude.
we looked at the other couple and we were just like, man, they hate cops in America. Here they're just like, let them smooch.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It's funny the Austrian people think that your two American reactions would be like you pull guns on each other.
Yeah.
Did you fucking see that? Yeah, I fucking saw it, man.
There's no time for shootings over there. The cops are too busy kissing people.
It's better than what they do over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was getting at.
Give us your opinion on the police.
Like them, but I think there's something fishy going on.
I think we gotta get to the bottom of this.
I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling police
Yeah, and your kisses too.
in your Scooby van. Maybe if cops drove around in Scooby-Doo things solving mysteries, the people would give them a bit of a fair chance.
Exactly.
Scooby Doo in the case of police brutality.
Instead of training the canines to go bite people, stop training canines to bite people. Train them to go, ruh-roh, are you robbing this convenience store?
You have the right to remain Zoink Scoob.
Ruh-roh, Sheriff. Use excessive force. So that's...
Hands up, don't Scoob.
Yeah, like... Cop smoking weed.
I think we need more of that. I don't know.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, but so that happened. That was fucking mind-boggling. I got lost in a park. That happened.
Sick.
We went
Oh,
out.
did you really?
The park was only like 3 feet wide, though. That's
No.
what's not telling me.
This is like Munich Central Park. It's called English Garden, and we went the night before. There's a really cool thing. There's a man-made river there with rapids, and dudes just surf on it. Like in the middle of landlocked Germany, there is a
That
sect
actually is
of
kinda cool.
surfers in the middle of the city.
Yeah,
So
no
like we
way.
saw that, walked along this river, hung out in the park. The next morning, I went for a run. I was like, I pretty much know every inch of this park. I spent 45 minutes in it last night.
Yeah.
My 4-mile run ended up being a 10-mile run because I got completely lost. My phone, like my personal phone, didn't have service over there, so it was literally just like an iPod for me, just to play music and
Yeah.
That is my
count my
nightmare.
steps.
What
And
Would you say they're
yeah,
big?
10
big
miles.
That's my actual. I've had nightmares where I go for a run and then I don't know how to get home.
Yeah,
That's
guess
just
what?
your
It's the
nightmare.
worst.
Just I went for a run.
Here's what
That's
happens.
the end of the nightmare.
You end up calling your wife while she's still sleeping because you got up early to do something good for yourself, and you go, "Where am I?" I literally had to go, "Hon, can you look up where the ice cream place was we went last night? Because I need that as a landmark to get home."
Hun, Dippin' Dots said it's the ice cream of the future, and that may very well be where I'm at now.
Yeah. Whew. Wandered around there until I found said surfers. I had to
Damn,
rely.
you were 8 hours ahead, so Dippin' Dots was just the ice cream of the now there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was in the future. It was, it was very
dude,
futuristic.
I'm on, dude. I've been waiting to pod, baby.
The future looks good. The future. I ended up having to use. I didn't know I had scout skills I found the stream.
Wait. What are scout skills specifically?
Navigation in a lost wilderness situation. In
Okay,
this
what
case,
else? Because it was plural skills.
Fucking grown-ups.
Honor. That's another. I had a lot of honor while I was lost.
I knew you had that in you.
Yeah, you definitely have a lot on
Appreciation
there.
of the wilderness. I saw horse shit.
I was just gonna say that is horse shit.
Yeah, I saw some horse shit. No, I ended up finding the stream that led from where the surfers were, and I just was like, well, I just got to follow the stream back. That was 3 miles of
Wow.
running on the stream, but that's where I saw the naked couple that I told you about. I stopped along the journey back to catch my breath and try to figure out where I was. No one spoke English. So I was standing there, and next to the stream, there was a couple, and I look around. I'm like, all right, I don't know that path. I don't know that path. They're butt naked now. They were just
Sweet.
all of a sudden naked, jumping in the stream.
Yeah.
And then I ran a little bit further over a bridge and stopped to figure out where I was. And it just looked like I was just getting a better angle at them.
Yeah.
If
Which
you didn't-
I kind of
You're
was.
entitled to if you want to.
Look, they're going to put their goods out there. And they got out of the water.
Yeah,
like,
you're saying they're asking for it by how they're dressed, right? That's what your point is
By
overall.
being not at all dressed.
Yeah.
And in a stream. And they were, having fun. They're drawing the eye in.
If you
But
didn't
then
go,
they got out and, covered up. Come on. Let it
that's
fly
pretty
at
strange.
that point.
That's pretty strange. You
Right?
gotta let it rip. If you didn't go on this one particular run, you wouldn't have a single story from Austria.
No. The Arnold Schwarzenegger thing. No,
true,
Another
true.
story. I went. So I kept going.
Let's
in
hear
the,
this one, dude.
I was going in
Here,
the sauna.
get ears on this.
I was going in the sauna a whole bunch because every hotel there has a sauna. It's a European thing.
Good addition.
So for the weekdays, nobody else was in this hotel, so the sauna was all to myself. So I'd go in there, sit for as long as I can, then go jump in the pool,
Dong
go back
out?
and forth.
You good dong yet? Yeah.
Dong in or out?
How's your dong?
So me fully clothed, these shorts. I'm wearing my
Shirt on?
My shirts, no shirt off.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, that's not fully
I'm
clothed.
fully wearing my
Footballing
shorts.
under the shorts. Though.
Of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
What's your
There's
testicular
a
situation?
mesh net. I'm good.
Yeah.
So along comes Friday, and along comes more people staying at the hotel. So I go into the sauna, and I see a guy out through the window, like rustling around, getting a towel ready and everything. I'm like, all right, I think nothing of it. And I have my head down. I got headphones on. I'm in the zone.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Ray LaMontagne's "Be Here Now."
Okay.
Real deep cut.
For us 20-year-olds out there.
Yeah.
Great tune. Great
For
tune.
all you Ray heads.
I don't even know what that is.
to listen to it, when you need to center yourself and have a moment, listen to it. When that moment then involves you opening your eyes and just seeing a fully naked European man in front of you,
Yeah.
who then sits down and sits Indian style. Very deliberate choice of sitting style.
most disrespectful
I was
way to
sitting
sit.
like cool guy in the sauna. I just got done a fight
Right.
or something. I'm thinking about everything that
Cool
led
guy
up to this
style.
point. I'm sweating. Everyone thinks I'm listening to the 8 Mile soundtrack. No, I'm listening to Ray LaMontagne's "Be Here Now."
Yeah.
And I look up, and this guy's just as happy as can be, crisscross applesauce, with his applesauce and his crisscross just fucking.
I mean, Matt,
hanging
I
out.
agree though. That's the most disrespectful
Yeah, sitting
possible
Indian
stance
style.
because you get nuts. Dick,
Anytime
and,
your
and
ankles-
asshole,
and-
you can see part of
Yeah, but
asshole.
anytime
and
your
If you
ball
sit
sack-
that style, your balls are directly on the hot wood.
Yeah.
So he's cooking
No,
the eggs.
even worse than that. Anytime your balls are sitting on your ankle, you're in a totally compromised position.
That's true.
Right. So
How
he
often
didn't
does
see
that
me
happen
lying.
to you, Matt?
I don't let it happen very often, but apparently this is how it kind of goes over
And
in
so this is what
Austria.
happens. And
See, this is
although-
why they needed us to get them out of the war.
Well,
right?
yeah,
true. Well, you are being a little classist because not everybody can afford to cover their dick and balls all the time.
Oh, he could. He came in shorts. He elected to take them off.
Well, he probably
Did
had
he
to
leave
give
in
He
them
came
back.
in a great pair of board shorts,
How-
and he put the board shorts back on to jump in the pool.
Okay, who
So
put
he
the
had
board to the
respect
board
for
to ring
shorts.
dong?
Yeah, who put the wiener in the sauna? Bon.
Okay, Donegan, calm down.
So
Who's that?
So he's in there.
Who the heck is that?
And I'm not bird watching, but I'm peeking at a pigeon every now and then. If they fly into my peripheral, I'm taking a peek. Another thing, not to get competitive, but you're gonna look and you go, oh, what's the size of that guy's wiener? He's deceptive because he's European. He had some extra skin,
Yeah.
so I can't gauge. So that's making me look more.
Yeah.
So then he crisscross applesauce. We're going back and forth. I jump in the pool. He's chasing me. It's getting cute. Then I go in for what I'm going to turn my head. I was like, this is the longest I'm going to sit in the sauna. I think this guy's done. I'm just going to close my eyes. I hear the door open up. I don't open my eyes. And I hear somebody sit down. I keep my eyes closed. I hear the door open up again. And I hear somebody else sit down. And, well, get ready to sit down. So now I'm like, well, now I got to see who this third character is that just entered the story.
It's too many doors.
Turns out it's just a European guy that looked exactly like me,
Okay.
but is butt naked also.
Damn.
All right, so which one of you came first? Be honest.
Well, I'm getting to that. Did you ever see somebody that kind of looks like you doing something stupid, and you're like, "Oh, I should never do that thing"?
Every time I look in a
watched
mirror.
this guy
Yeah,
hunched
yeah,
over,
videos.
No, I've
setting
never
up
had
a
that.
towel, and I was like, "Well, that's what I look like naked, being an asshole." And then he lays down on his back and just sits frog-legged, as to just show us all his goods.
Yeah.
But his bush was so big,
Oh, good.
you couldn't see any of the goods.
Yeah.
Neither the goods or the dugils that come with the goods.
And at no point you thought about clicking your heels and suggesting there's no place like home to get out of this
I
place?
tried. At that point, I was
Were you
still
wearing heels?
listening.
Dude, you were in this sauna for
Well,
a while.
so
Yeah,
listen to
dude, at
this.
some point that's on you.
I told you back and forth.
just saying,
I'm back and
like-
forth.
And you're sweating too, so
I'm-
you're like, "Fuck."
I'm
what the
sorry
hell's
that I'm
going on
committed
here?
to my health. I was shocking my system. All right. So anyway,
Went on a 10-mile
I
run.
don't know if
You're
you guys know
you're
this.
You're David Gargling balls.
Yeah.
You're gay.
Garlands. So
10-mile
anyway,
run
I don't know if you
in
know this.
4 hours
Dude,
in the
did you go to
sauna.
a butcher shop to see more sausage after this, or what?
Oh yeah,
man?
I wish I did.
You're not Huberman. dude.
Guys, very unimpressive links.
Dietz
too.
and Watson over here, man. Fuck.
All right. Well, I didn't think I was going to get judged for this story.
Yeah,
There's two
so
naked
There's
men.
a lot of dong
I'm
you're
not
talking
done.
about.
This is a
So I'm not
9-hour
done.
story that you're hot seeing naked guys.
So at
it's the
this
sickest
point,
thing of all time.
I was already committed to. I was going to sit in the sauna as long as possible.
You are gay.
At that point, I'm like, all right, it's time to get up. I got really lightheaded, and all that I thought was, oh no, if I pass out in here, one, I might block the door.
Yeah.
And my body's going to fall and wedge the door shut, and these fellas can't get out.
Yeah, they'll
Two,
catch you,
I'm
dude.
going to be woken up by two guys butt naked carrying me out, asking me if I'm okay in a language I do not
Nah,
speak.
they're gonna hit you with the Spider-Man too. Like, careful, he's a hero. In your body.
No, they were
They
totally
just
going
passed
to
me along.
teabag you at least twice before it happened.
But
Let's be
then
honest.
I was thinking about it. I don't know if you know this. Europeans can communicate telepathically. That's a fact everyone should know. I found that out. And I was thinking about it. These two guys were definitely in there, and they're talking to each other telepathically about how much of a pussy I am sitting in there in shorts.
Yeah. Mhm.
And in my mind, I'm like, look at these two guys. They're going to end up making out. In their mind, they're like, this guy's playing hard to get over here.
Yeah.
He's hiding his goods. Now we want to see him. So
Oh,
I think they
true.
were just chasing me.
Yeah, you're like the little Marilyn Monroe of this thing. Like you have your skirt flying up every so
True.
often from the hot steam.
Yeah, I wish I
Oh,
had
my
some
board
pills
shorts.
to end all of it. Just
Now,
like
did you
Marilyn.
really almost pass out because the blood had rushed to your penis from your erection?
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that was the reason. Let's be honest.
No, I mean I've been in locker rooms. Guys, we all locker room talk, right? I've seen naked dudes before, but this just it was way too small of a quarter
Yeah.
to just have everyone hanging brain.
Yeah.
At some point, I left, and a husband and wife went in, and they were old and fat. And I'm very curious if the gentleman stayed naked around this guy's wife,
Right.
because I don't think I would allow that.
Boxing's big over there. Could be speed bagging his wife's titties.
True. Or that guy's balls. They're hanging very low.
That's how they get. That's how
I was
babies
playing
drink milk.
sauna chicken with a bunch of fucking gay Europeans.
And you lost. You got blown out of the water. You got blown out of the hot, steamy water.
I don't know.
Damn.
My work has a sauna, and I went in there one time. A complete stranger walks in, and I go, "Hey, how you doing?" And he
Oh,
goes,
you talked?
He goes, "Yeah." I went, "How you doing?" Just a head nod. "How you doing?" And he goes, "Bad." And I went, and he like held eye contact. I had to do the follow up and go, "Oh, why?" And he goes, "My lady just broke up with me." And he sits next to me. I talked to this guy for 45 minutes. Like, this is a fucking nightmare. This is the worst thing.
So do you think it was like maybe you had commitment issues and that's why?
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
Yeah. Also, why don't you take those shorts off? Why don't you pop off those fucking
I was
dungarees?
promised there'd be dong in here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was a jacuzzi, but
I'm not here to hear your feeling. Just show the dong already.
Damn, that's funny. Somebody gets in a sauna thinking it's just a jacuzzi that's way too hot and all the water keeps evaporating above them. That'd be funny for me to think about.
He comes in, he's like, I'm not doing too good. You're like, what's the matter? He's like, last time I was in this sauna, some gay American and two Europeans were in here and he passed out.
Yeah, that was that was Austrian Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
Sit in Indian style with your ball sack hanging out.
Practical strokers.
I had a sauna at my work that I worked at. I won't say where, but an old person died in it. Whoops. And so we used to have this thing where we had to go check to make sure there's nobody in the sauna dead. And that was like every 45 minutes I had to go take a walk, and I'd clear. And then one time I went in there and there was
Did you ever clear it like SEAL Team 6 clearing a room?
no
No, he did the snap motion every single time.
Yeah.
I would bust down the door every time and they're like, fucking stop.
The one time you go in, it's two dudes. You're like, queer. I don't know.
Clear, queer, beer, and I chug it. And I know. So the one time I walked in there, we were like, they had these like new group of lifeguards that came in, and we were all friends with them.
Fresh meat.
Fresh meat, yeah, dude. And they were from the inner city, so they were like cool shit. And
Well done meat.
Well, careful.
Easy there.
I meant black.
Okay.
Oh,
Timestamp.
And I went in there, and there was like these like lifeguards that were always flirting. And it was always just funny to see because the one guy was like 5'4", and the other girl was like maybe 6 foot, like 280. And I walked in, and he was just fully mounting her, and he looks at me, he's like, "It's good in here, it's good in here." After they were just like mid kissing, and he was sitting on her. So I know for a fact he was like, she was holding his thighs while they were wrapped around her, just like, "What do you want, sugar?" or whatever they say.
There was a girl.
Nobody's dead in there though.
The sauna in my town growing up, we had actually a German exchange student. One of the we'll call her a slut of our school, gave him a hand job in the sauna, and I like to think that like he went back and he was like, "You guys aren't going to believe what every girl there does."
Yeah.
You think
They're
the
just
cum
tossing out
evaporated
handies
though when it was
yeah.
coming out? in
Oh,
the sauna?
true. Yeah, it just became a.
I think my heart
Just
would
became-
pop if I got a hand job in a sauna.
It became cum vapor.
That's got to be good. I think that's got to be great for you.
I think is a sauna hand job a very good hand job, or is
Yeah,
it bad?
for sure.
I think it's elite, probably.
Yeah.
When you finish a job, it's like playing a sport in Denver, dude. You're playing it against the elements.
True.
So if you can get that job done, you become a better athlete thereafter. So you'll get hand jobs in regular situations, and you're like, you won't even break a sweat. You're
That's
just waiting
true.
to get back in the thick of the heat.
Your cardio.
But then you also
still
run the
cardio is
risk of
crazy.
getting salty sweat in your pee hole, and
Every time
that's gotta burn,
I
right?
get a hand job, I wear an altitude mask.
Even when it's just you giving yourself one.
I go full Darth Vader. I'm like,
That's
You just
new
go full
autoerotic
Bane mask?
asphyxiation.
he's like, "Are you my daddy?" I'm like, "I'm more your father, actually."
No, that's the next trend. You don't choke yourself anymore. You just wear one of the high altitude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People got to
Just
start
cut off
fucking.
the oxygen slowly.
You got to start fucking in high altitude mask. You and your lady have to just be. Every time you go to kiss, you smack fucking beaks, and that's how you know that you're becoming a high altitude couple.
You're just full Bane. You're like, I was born in the dark. You merely got used to it.
Yeah,
a
dude.
fun
You don't
voice to
climb
do.
to the top of the mountain to tell people that you climbed to the top of the mountain. You climb to the top of the mountain to fuck your girlfriend in a high altitude mask.
Oh, speaking of mountains, I saw the Alps. That's another thing I did while I was
Let's
there.
go.
I drove through the Alps
Oh, the alien?
to the point where I did a 4-hour drive from Graz to Munich. Two awesome cities, and it's straight through the Austrian Alps. And you just continually go through these little mini tunnels that cut through every mountain. And every time you come out of one, it's an even more beautiful scene of mountains to the point where I was coming out of these tunnels and just going, "Oh, fuck you." Like,
Yeah.
It was offensive how beautiful. Like, do you ever get dizzy? Like, you go to like a city and like a tall building, you look up and you get kind of disoriented.
Yeah.
I drove for 4 hours just fully like, I think I'm getting motion sickness from the height of these mountains. I told a mountain to shut the fuck up at one point.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that? Did you ever look at a mountain and say,
I-
shut the fuck up?
I can tell you that I have not done that.
You never lived, brother.
I-
You haven't lived.
You proposed like 9 situations. Like everybody's had these. Like, you ever see a guy who looks exactly like you doing something dumb? It's like, I think you're
Naked.
on meth, dude.
No, I saw a guy that looked exactly like me, and I was like, if I was a lady, would I fuck me? I thought about it for like 4 hours at a bar.
Wait, if you were a lady.
If I was looking at someone that looked exactly like me, and I was like, if I was a lady, would I fuck that person that is exactly like me?
At some point, though, your
okay,
brain
okay.
went to, would I fuck that guy that looks like me as
Well, that's the
me?
thing. Yeah, I had
Yeah.
to put myself. It was toeing the line, man.
If I was a lady was just a little favor you were doing yourself.
Well, I
there.
guess that's probably homophobic too. If I was to fuck that person,
You
would I
could
fuck
be
that
a lady
person?
also. You
Yeah,
can
you could
elect to be a lady and then fuck that person.
Yeah.
Do you ever
Seems
think
like a
about
lot
that?
of steps, though. to
That'd be funny. You
honest.
just saw yourself and you like just thought you'd lead yourself on and then never do anything. Like if you saw yourself and you saw like the girl version you at a bar and you're like, I think I would just like ghost her eventually.
Yeah, yeah. We did make it to 2 dates.
Yeah, I would go on a second date and then like, oh my god, I have to leave. I'm sorry. Fuck, my mom's pussy fell out. Oh, she
Keeps
lost
happening.
it. My mom's pussy fell
Do you
out
think
and
that
she's
guy saw
skateboarding
you
on
and
it.
was like, man, look at that. Just a lesser version of me. Was he
I'll
a
be honest
better
with you.
version of you or a lesser version?
I
That's
think.
important.
I think by the end of the night, I approached him and said, "You look exactly like me."
You're wondering, well,
I was like, "Do you want to
kiss
fuck?"
yourself?
He's like, hey man, you've been staring at me for the past 2.5 hours.
Well, it's funny because I said,
Sex across the bar. Oh,
I said to him,
You walk over hammered and just realize it's a mirror. And then you've just been staring at yourself.
You're too drunk.
He even does the moves that I move.
Yeah, you're like the videos of cute puppies seeing themselves for the first time. And you're like barking at it.
I hurt my feelings because I said to him, I said to him, I was
hurt
like,
your feelings or
I
his
hurt,
feelings?
I hurt my feelings because I said to
by
him,
proxy of him, yeah.
I said to him, I was like, dude, we look exactly alike. And he got upset. He was like, fuck, this is what I look
See,
like.
that's what I'm saying. He was looking over, and for a moment, he was like, "Ah, man, if I really keep letting it slip, I'm going to be that."
I think
and
I was.
you were looking over, and you were like, "If I get my shit together,
I think
I'm
I
gonna
was
be
the
that."
lesser.
That's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's tough too if you see the lesser.
I know,
I think in the
I know.
situation where I saw the naked guy, I was the slightly better version of that guy.
Nice.
Like
It was the hair, wasn't it?
No, he had almost the same hair, a way bigger bush. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I cared more about my trimmings than he did.
For Easter?
Yes,
For
yeah,
Christmas
all the
trimmings?
trimmings.
Yeah.
All the trimmings of shorts and bushes.
Ew, is that what they mean by trimmings? It's your mom's beard?
This episode is brought to you by Manscaped. If you run out of things to put on your Christmas tree,
Your mom's like, is it a little dry? I'm like, I don't know. It's covered in your pubes, mom.
yeah, I
That's
don't know.
so gross.
Condition them.
He had a Christmas tree, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
Is it sauce or gravy? You actually don't want to know what the fuck it is.
it's a little of both.
And it's got a lot of meat in it. Okay.
I spent a lot of time people watching. I saw doppelgangers of. I saw you there. I saw you there.
That's
I even
everybody's
saw
last
you
name
there.
Let's go.
I saw a lot
You
of
didn't go to
doppelgangers.
Italy, though, dude. What the
No,
fuck?
they love Italians, though. Dude, everything there is Italian. Actually, the best Italian food I've had so far was in Munich, Germany.
Pizza
Dude, you're
Hut.
from
And-
Jersey. That's insulting.
No, dude, you could throw a rock and hit Italy from Germany. We forget that we are on the opposite side of the world. We're like, we know everything, and you go
Yeah.
over there and you're like, oh yeah, you guys are right there. You probably know Italian food pretty good.
I don't forget that. I never knew it. I don't know any of that shit.
I didn't know either. I was a very like dumb American going in. I
Yeah.
got over and I was like, everything's nice over here. They're like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, they're the bros.
Damn,
the
Italy's
bros
right
of,
there.
Yeah.
The bros of the Baltic Sea. They all
Oh.
spend time with one another.
I honestly think I think Austria especially is keeping everything that's great about it a secret because they're like, we don't want you to come over here. I was like, guys, everything's clean. It's awesome. Like,
Don't
yeah, we know.
fucking worry
Don't
about
fucking
it.
tell anybody about
Yeah.
it. Don't say it on a podcast that gets upwards of like, I don't know, 110 views on YouTube.
Careful.
Let's
It's
make that
anywhere. It's
112.
anywhere from 150 to 215. Thanks.
Look at that.
Yeah,
And
but
let's
now you got me,
make that
boys.
better.
Yeah, now we got the big
Yeah.
draw, the big Zachy comp. What's up? What the fuck do you even do? What's up with you, man?
Yeah, how was your trip to Austria?
Yeah, how was your little
Fucking
trip?
Pussy?
Dude,
How was
I
your
went
trip in
to
fall?
a place better called Stone Harbor, New
Ooh,
Jersey.
I
man.
love Stone Harbor.
I was there for 9 days, and I went for a 10-mile run, and
On
I got
purpose?
lost.
Yeah.
No, I'm fucking chilling, dude.
How
That's
long
what
were
I
you in
did.
Stone Harbor?
9 days. Yeah.
I got to give you credit. You spent 9 days there. You're not as sunburned as I would assume you'd be spending 9 days at the beach.
I'm not lying. I went to the beach one time.
Nice.
In 9 days.
That's the way to do the short.
Yeah.
Where you're like, I'm not going to see the sun because I'm going to drink until
Yeah.
6 in the morning.
He went to
My-
the beach and tried to throw a rock at Italy, and he was like, "It's just too
It's just
far.
too far.
It's
My,
just too."
I'm never going to see dicks in a sauna.
And then 2 years later, that rock floats all the way and lands on the Italian Sea.
You know how rocks do.
My little cousin with
Yeah, that rock that wouldn't float, that for whatever reason wouldn't sink. It floated because they're so
That
buoyant.
lava rock that just for some reason was on
Those
the New
rocks
Jersey
that are
shore.
literally
messed up
dense to the
version of the
core and
little
made
engine
to
that could.
sink would float there, and it lands on Italy, and some fucking idiot named Fabrizio goes, "Come."
I just like
Then
to picture
you're-
you drunk on the shoreline at like 2 a.m. throwing beer bottles into the ocean with notes written in them. John's gonna get this in Austria.
my 40-year-old cousin tried to TP
I
a
love that
house.
movie. My 40-year-old cousin.
Sequel, yeah, it's very boring.
My 40-year-old cousin Vinny. It's a spoof.
Yeah.
His name was Mike.
Nice.
He
it
tried
always will
to
be.
get me to TP a house with him, and
Let me guess. Is Mike single?
Mike is actually my cousin-in-law, married to my cousin.
Oh, your cousin has bad taste.
Yeah,
She lost it in COVID.
he gave such like so we got two noise
Along with her
complaints.
grandma. It was sad for everyone.
We got two noise complaints by the neighbor. Called the cops on us twice. Second time, unwarranted.
Oh, you guys are being rapscallions?
We were
in
being a
Stone
little
Harbor?
bit rambunctious
How
in the
come you
harbor.
can't give noise complaints to be like, turn it up? Would you guys have a little fun?
Yeah, officer, I like calling a complaint. It isn't loud
It's
enough.
Saturday night, and they're not freaking around up
Oh,
there.
is that Fetty Wap? Turn that shit up.
I can hear him tiptoeing to the floorboards. Jump! Jump upstairs! Your Honor, can we get them? He's like, stop calling me Your Honor. I'm a police officer.
For those noise complaints, the kissing cops show up.
When you open the door, they just pushed you again. Would you turn
like,
the bass up?
All right.
Yeah, they turn on Super
Put on
Bass by Nicki
something
Minaj
sexy.
and walk away. That's cool.
They
Sorry.
just put on Lady Cop.
Yeah. All right, that's a timestamp for a reel. There, that's the best we can get out of it.
He tried to TP and like so the second noise complaint, we drank like a bunch more beers, and he was like, you know what? I've been bullied my whole fucking life.
God.
I'm not gonna let this motherfucker. I'm on vacation. I paid for this. And I was drunk enough to the point where I was like, he is a piece of shit over there, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm going to burn their house to the fucking ground. You're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
And my lovely cousin, who is married to this gentleman, woke up approximately 3 a.m. and caught us both with rolls of toilet paper in our hands. And was
And
like,
that's
you guys
tough,
are
'cause
fucking out of your minds.
You guys are probably limited on toilet paper.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
is, 'cause you're
I
at a
think
shore
she-
house where
I
you're
think
doing
she
nothing but
shitted, and
drinking.
she was like, I need to, there's no toilet paper.
Yeah, you ruined our evening because
Yeah.
you guys wanted to TP a house.
Yeah.
So at
Did
what
you also
point,
soap the
like
windows?
the next day, did you realize, like, holy shit, I almost did that?
When you wake up using toilet paper as a pillow.
You're wrapped like a mummy in toilet paper. You're like, oh no, not again.
You know, people like unwrap like a sleeping bag. You just put like a pad.
Thank God it's 2-ply.
To ply or not to ply? That is the question.
We didn't.
Okay. It's a
Thank
bit-
God,
sorry,
though.
guys. It's a bit of a period piece. Come on. Come on.
Like blood.
Like blood. Good. So you had a nice time in Stone Harbor?
Had a nice time.
TP to house.
Didn't
What
TP a
street
house,
do you
thank
stay
God.
on there?
I was rocking 103rd.
Oh
and
yeah,
First.
you got to get into the hundreds.
Yeah, yeah. It was the shittiest place I've ever
Yeah,
stayed.
it's
Yeah.
the best to stay in the worst place in the best town.
Yeah.
That's always the most fun.
Mm-hmm.
I slept on the couch of a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. I slept on the couch with a 1-year-old in the next
Was
room
it
over.
by any chance a like puke green house in front of a park?
No, but I think I know the house that you're
Yeah,
talking
that's
about.
the one I grew up staying at every summer as a kid. And
That-
it's like the last one that's not a mega mansion around there now.
That park's at like 101-ish.
I think so. Not too far. It's near where you get Creamfield Donuts at Donna's.
Dude, I almost
Donna's
had
Creamfields?
I almost had my first kiss at that
Did
park.
you ever cream
dude.
pie Donna?
I never cream pied. I almost had my first kiss at that exact park.
Ooh, I think I smoked my first cigarette in that park to impress my sister's friend's cousin.
Did it work?
I don't know. You tell me. Still
Dude.
haven't heard back from her.
I didn't
She's been
get
pulling teepee off her house for a while.
I didn't get my first smooch, but there was I was
But I
maybe
took
11,
it.
12,
Hey, I ripped it out of her cold dead hand.
and we were like, it was like the steal the hat flirt move that this girl pulled on me, you know?
Yeah.
And I got it back, put it on the head. We're standing face to face, 3-4 seconds, and inner monologue. I'm like, down, you got to pull the trigger.
You got to
gotta
kiss
do it."
her or punch her at this point.
And
Yeah.
I didn't. And because it was so long of an awkward stare, she had to do so. She slapped me across the face.
Ooh. And now that's your thing? That's like ingrained in you?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Now you can't come without it, right?
Just like such a high to low to be
I
like,
either need
first
a cop
kiss,
to kiss me
no,
or a girl to
physical
slap me.
abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
So fuck that part.
first love.
That'd be funny. If, I like when that is a big thing down the shore. Like you don't really, you either describe by the street you live on, and then when you describe the house, you just give like weird features of it. Like you said, like a puke green one.
It was puke green as fuck.
You should be like, dude, my house is the green one. You go in there, there's a wardrobe that takes you to a snowy land where you'll meet a centaur with the body of a fawn.
You might
And
meet a lion or a witch.
So
I don't know.
it's not typically snowy there. It's being reigned over by the Ice Queen. She's there to destroy Aslan. He's a lion. He's a god. He created
I think
it out
it's
of
actually
nothingness.
it's all a metaphor for Jesus somehow. I don't know. It's
You're
crazy.
so you're gonna want to keep your eyes peeled for King Edmund. He's gonna be the one to. Get
Oh, you mean right
Did
by
you
the park?
recently read the Lion
I'm
the
saying,
Witch
this
and
is
the
There's a
Wardrobe?
lot of information
That was so
about that.
detailed.
I literally watched it just to watch the part where she gives Edmund Turkish delight because it looks like a delicious candy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be a funny way to describe
Turkish
your
delight sounds like what those guys were going to do to me in the sauna.
yeah, it's true. Yeah, yeah. Turks were a bit of jerks back in the day.
God, I always
Turns
knew
out everybody in Europe was kind of a jerk at some point.
Yeah.
I always knew Matt was a Narnia kid, and I didn't have proof until now.
Yeah.
I was a little
So
bit. I
obvious.
read the books and I read some of the preludes, but I never got too far.
I watched the
in it.
movie
So
4 or
is it
5
safe
times.
to say you got renarnied?
Huh?
You're getting renarded in here?
Yeah,
You saying I'm a nardhead?
Yeah.
we're getting
Let's
Well,
get
that's a little
renarded.
close to a word
Huh.
that we shouldn't say.
No, he's renarded. What?
That sounds like a deaf guy saying it.
Yeah, he's
He's
fully
renarded.
renarded.
This guy's renarded. He can't even understand me. Okay. Well.
Isn't that all? It's like an allegory. Damn, knew that word for
That's a character
Jesus,
in Narnia,
right?
yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
Christianity
allegory.
story. Yeah.
It's allegory.
yeah.
It's an owl.
Yeah, Al. Yeah.
Owl of Glory. It's all a story, yeah, of Jesus, right? Because the guy that wrote that wrote a bunch of the books that I had to read at the college I went to, and I fake read them.
What
C.S.
if-
Lewis, right?
Yeah, yeah. What if you got to heaven and God was like, now that you're here, my name, you can call me Jason. Like if you found out God's name was Jason, wouldn't that suck?
That would be pretty good.
That's it. Like if you were like, dear Jason.
It would make sense.
Oh wait, no, that's actually Rob Cruz has like a bit like that. Never mind. Sorry, Bobby Crinkles.
Never mind.
Bobby Crinkles.
Yo, cut that, Jay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I like that. I
Yeah,
like
make that a reel, put it out there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, good. Stone Harbor sounded nice for you there, man. I'm
Matt,
glad
what did you do in the last 2 weeks?
Oh, me, guys.
Me?
Farted around, kicked crud,
Cut some shorts.
cut some shorts, cut it short. Went
Turn.
to, huh?
Cut it shorter. They're too long.
Yeah. I circumcised my pants.
Stuff.
I went to,
I think
filmed
it
a,
looked good.
I filmed a
Oh,
commercial.
that was crazy.
yeah, I
that
filmed a
sound?
commercial. It's nervous. I go,
No,
yeah.
that's so gross.
When a girl goes, when that girl wanted to kiss you, you go, have a kiss, and you go,
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
you're David
man.
Gurgles now.
I'm David Gargles, baby.
David Gurgles.
How long did you practice that for?
Swallowing cum. That'd be a crazy way
6
to
or 7 years.
My
First time-
formative years, some would say.
Yeah, true. First time you blow a guy, you're like. Anyway,
Thanks, mister.
no, guys, not everything's a big fart ass joke. Sometimes we film commercials. Commercial peeps. I've been commercialized. I went and I got the call to do a commercial for a tequila brand. I had to go to a karaoke bar, and we did the song Tequila. It's a bit of a humorous bit because you just only say
That's
the
some
word tequila.
classic writing. I'd love to see the guys that sat down to write that.
It was just a girl who's a very sweet girl, very nice, and that
No,
was her
I
thing.
still want to think there's a writer's room. And the one
Dude.
guy's like, all right, here's my idea.
Yeah.
Tequila Mockingbird.
Yeah,
It's a courtroom case.
they should have done a fucking remake of Narnia.
True.
Like, anything you can
Oh,
incorporate
that
the Narnia
time to
dogs.
tequila, exactly.
I think
I don't think Tequila Mockingbird got enough credit there. I'm going to be honest, guys.
that's been around for. I mean,
Feeling
that's-
hurt, John.
Really?
I get
Oh
it.
yeah.
That joke?
No, just like there's like bars that are like Tequila Mockingbird.
Where?
Where they at?
You said you even pluralize it. There are bars
Yeah.
named Tequila Mockingbird. I think we need to get Jay on this one.
Yeah.
Hang
yeah.
on,
hang
they're
on,
in
I'm
I'm
Austria.
telling you, it's a popular drink, dude.
Oh, it's a drink now. It's not a bar. So
there's
it's
no, there's
just a
not
drink.
bars that are called Tequila
Didn't you
Mockingbird.
just say that there's bars named Tequila Mockingbird?
Your Honor.
Ocean City, Maryland.
Tequila Mockingbird.
Yup, Mexican restaurant.
Oh my God, it feels so good. Don't
Wow.
stop. I'm so close.
All right.
How about that?
Well, you just said it was a drink. It's like you're tequila on a mockingbird in your throat right now. All right, so sorry, you're
podcasting is so good.
I've
you're-
never been more
you're dancing
disgusted
to
by
Tequila Mockingbird.
That's probably saying something too.
Yeah, dude, it was sick. I literally went there and I was like, probably did. I think I did a bad job, and I was like,
Did you
"Is that good?"
do
She's like,
do
fucking
the
awesome.
Pee Wee Herman dance to it?
No, I just had to stand there and be like very like awkward, like forcefully
Are
awkward, but
you-
also like confident in it.
Are you actually like? Do you think you're like a scab right now during the writers and actors?
I am on
strike?
strike. Yeah,
Ooh,
I am on
true.
strike.
No,
I'm
no,
back.
SAG-AFTRA
you,
just
you crossed
joined.
the picket line. You're doing work.
You are
You're supposed to be
scab.
striking.
You're a full-on scab.
I'm AI.
Yeah, you
I
are.
am
you
AI.
are AI.
You're what
I'm
they're
AI.
right about.
Yeah,
They knew you were coming.
I'm at AI. I'm acting intensely. That's how I do.
They're at the
Girls like,
they're at the picket line. They're like, "We're down with AI and no more ginger fucks in our fucking commercial."
and this fucking bitch over here.
yeah, dude. I'm Chad GPT, baby.
Did you hear the thing he did to his throat? ChatGPT.
Yeah, brother. Elon Musk was like, that'd be funny if Elon Musk told me, he was like, this guy's gonna destroy the planet.
Did you see he just rebranded Twitter to X?
Yeah, what
He
the
was
fuck?
just like, yeah, now it's called X.
Oh, yeah, well, I think that's like the subscription based one where you have to pay for it.
See,
Yeah,
I didn't do any actual research. This was just all read one headline.
yeah. It's Twitter X. It's for mutants.
Twitter X.
You be the X-Men.
Twitter
X-Men.
Extreme.
Twitter X-Men. I'm the guy with the claws. How am I the most important? Mine's the most regular. There's guys who can shoot lasers out of their eyes.
I've always thought
It's
that.
fucking crazy,
Do you
dude.
guys want to get into it? His bones are also made of Antimania.
No, his bones.
Animaniacs.
No,
what is
no,
it?
no.
Adamantium. Don't hit me with the bone fact and you don't even know how to
His
say it.
bones are not made of it. His bones were super strong. His thing is that he's immortal. That's his big calling card. Which actually,
Yeah, so that
Adamantium
would
was
make
attached
you
to
the
his
number-
body.
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
so
right. Yeah, but then
there's
they got-
also a guy that throws cards real good.
I don't know the Professor
Gambit
X
was my favorite, and then I grew up and I was like, he just throws playing cards. That's it.
Yeah.
That was a guy.
Yeah, Gambit, and he had a drinking
Yeah.
problem. That
He's
was
in
it.
one of them. He's in a.
He was in the cartoon. He was like one of the main dudes in the cartoon. He wore a trench coat. It was really cool. And then fucking Columbine had to ruin trench coats for everybody. And my
Yeah.
parents wouldn't let me get one after that.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be Gambit.
Yeah, because you kept talking with your hands like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring an AR-15 to high school.
Yeah.
That's
Bang,
crazy.
bang.
I'm gonna bring
Yeah.
an AR-15 to third period. Okay, sis, go off then, queen.
Sorry, so you were in a commercial.
Yeah. No, but I do think it's pretty fascinating about the X-Men. There were guys with cooler powers, and then actually, I don't. What if Professor X just never had a power? Is just a guy in a wheelchair. He's like, fuck. If they find me out,
He
I'm
just
fucked.
guessed right a whole bunch.
Yeah, yeah. We got it one time.
They leave the room and he's like, I can't fucking believe, dude, I'm like 12 for 12 this month.
He's just a meteorologist, but they're so like superpower. They don't really know that that's a thing that exists. He's like, it's going to rain in 4 days, and like we got to listen to him.
They trust him so much. He's just like, that guy's bad. Kill him. He
Kill
just
him.
points at random people.
Yeah, there's an enemy named bad guy villain, and he's like, he might be up to no good.
In this issue, it's the X-Men versus the Philadelphia Parking Authority
Yeah,
because they
dude.
put a boot on his fucking wheelchair.
He's just a guy in a wheelchair who gets migraines. That's like half the attendance at Disney World.
And shing,
Adopting-
what can I do?
Yeah. Shing, sparkle, sparkle.
Adopting all those kids and trying to profit off them is the same plot as Blindside.
Yeah, he's basically Andrew Tate. Those
Yeah,
are all
he
his cam
traffics.
girls.
Oh,
He
he's Andrew
fully
Tate
trafficked.
too.
The mutants are his
He's
cam girls.
he's also Jeffrey Epstein somehow.
True, his own
I think
island.
he had an island, right?
Yeah, what the fuck are they
He
learning?
had his own plane.
Guys, he's a
Holy shit! Did
powerful
we just
hero.
blow the top off this? X-Men is Jeffrey Epstein.
And then they start their OnlyFans page called Triple X-Men. We might be, yeah, that is. They're on school, but like after first period's got to be like, do not fucking let somebody kill you, and then it's like algebra 2.
Yeah, imagine. I was gonna say, imagine having to just be the person that has to teach them arithmetic.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I know you guys can read minds and set things on fire with your sneezes or something, but
Yeah.
we really got to get down this equation.
Do they still
You
have
know, there's
teachers
got to
speak?
be some teachers that aren't actually mutants that are just brought in there to teach like history or
Yeah.
some shit.
And do the
Like,
teachers
That's
still-
got to be wild.
The teachers might still have teacher speak where they're like, okay, so if the tank's coming towards you, what you do? Disarm it? You're on the right track.
You think Storm was ever in like a class for meteorology and they're like, here's how weather works? She's like, trust me, I fucking get it.
Yeah. Storm was the predecessor to Do.
Just ruining the Weather Channel for fun.
She's a weather girl, but like she predicts shit and they're like, I don't think it's going to rain today. She's like, yeah? I'm like, well, there it is.
I bet you it does.
Yeah.
I'll bet you it drizzles at the very least.
And the
Yeah.
guy with the laser eyes. But
See,
all
she
that
missed the
all that it
golden
took to hold back
opportunity to
his
bet on the
lasers.
weather.
Who? Yeah.
I love that all it took to hold back his laser eyes sometimes was just really cool Ray-Bans.
Yeah.
It was like, well, we have this really important piece that you can utilize. Or also sometimes the newest aviators also hold back your lasers too.
Dude, they cost like $300 for a reason.
Yeah, true.
They have a.
They're polarized.
They have a. I didn't realize they have a prequel movie for him. It's called My Girl. That's very, he'll fucking kill us without his glasses.
He can't see with his glasses.
Dying by bee stings, dude. Who in the writers' room? They're like, "How do we kill this 8-year-old?" And they're like, "I'm thinking bee stings to death." My guess is probably stung by bees to death. Somebody was probably like gets hit by a car, drowns, or like I'm thinking, and this is just hear me out. What if like 300 fucking bees got this dweeb and they just stop, bam, 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 and they're all dying around them? That's just my 2 cents. My dad is the director, but whatever you guys think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do have to shoot this tomorrow, so let's figure this out.
And it's Christopher Nolan, so there's no CGI. It's all real.
Macaulay Culkin really gets stung. He actually died.
47.
Yeah.
Bring out the beat.
Yeah.
They do those pretentious like actor interviews where they sit like this, but he's just covered in hives. It's like the role called.
really the third scene where I really started to pull teeth.
He becomes a superhero. His name is EpiPen.
Damn, that movie, I think that would make me cry if I still watched that scene. That's pretty sad when you're a kid and you... How old were you when you saw My Girl?
I mean, I was in my 40s. Yeah.
Yes. I'm hoping to see it next week.
You
Have
ever
you ever
seen
seen
My
My
Girl?
Girl?
No, I'm guessing there's a scene where a girl gets stung to death by bees.
It's a boy.
A boy.
Oh,
It's a
Macaulay
boy,
Culkin?
so-
Yeah, and he
Never
can't
seen
see
it,
those
so
glasses.
and every time I go by it, I'm like, this is gonna be sad. Just
Yeah.
from the
Yeah, yes,
title card,
yeah.
it looks sad. So
Stung to death by bees and raped by Michael Jackson is a crazy way to go
Yeah.
out.
True.
Oh, here, real quick, just a marketing campaign for Chick-fil-A to be more woke. We don't want to assume you're tenders. If they have spicy tenders versus regular. Anyway, come on, guys.
That's a clip.
This month we're LGBT plus a Coke with any deal.
Is
They have-
do you
they have
think
a
that right now? I like that. Plus a
That's all
Coke.
the-
Yeah,
that's
there
all
you
the
go.
bread.
That's very good.
Off the brim, off the
wait.
top.
So when I went and saw my parents down in Delaware, my mom thought Q and LGBTQ was QAnon.
No, it's actually Brian
I
Q
wish I
from
was
Impractical
making. I wish I was
Jokers.
making that shit up. I'm like, that's QAnon. She's like, is that the Q in LGBT?
Oh, LGBTQ on. There's got to be somebody
No,
out there.
It's Brian Quinn from Impractical Jokers. That's what
Oh,
the Q is
yeah,
for.
yeah.
Yeah.
Water Turner Frog's gay, and that's okay.
Yeah. No, that'd be funny. I like that's actually I kind of like the woke campaigning for things. Of like they have like the gay version of a straw and a regular one where like you get a straw, you suck on it. If it's not, you get like no straw, you have to lick the little tube or the little hole. Anyway, but
How was that commercial?
good. Yeah, commercial went great. Made $1 million, and they're all gonna tax it away because God forbid they see the 1% succeed. I made $1 million off this commercial. Take that, Professor X.
But you owe Tony Luke $900,000.
Dude, how about this? It's Professor X, but it's your ex-girlfriend. She got her doctorate.
It's Professor X, but he's just the guy that runs Twitter now.
Dude, Professor, I hardly know her.
Yo, guaranteed Elon.
Come on!
Dude, I guarantee Elon Musk is changing his Twitter handle to that as we speak.
Yeah, Professor Sex.
Twitter, dude, Twitter for chubby guys, Twitter love handles. Come on, baby. Give me a kiss on the lips.
Twitter XXL.
Twitter XX. Yeah. Damn, they should make social media for fats. What are they going to
They
talk
do.
about?
Grubhub.
Yeah. All their tweets are just mouth breathing.
I think that's actually Parler. Like, as you look at a lot of those white supremacists, they're all just big dudes, man.
Parlor. Oh, yeah, Parlor. That was Rumble's another big one. That's another. Those are two funny ones for fat people.
Yeah.
Parlor and
Parler,
Rumble.
yeah, that's where a lot of people spend their time.
Rumble is just what the ground does when you walk.
Rumble.
I think a stampede is coming.
Yeah, dude.
I
Rumble.
thought Rumble was just Asian Bumble.
Chicken Al Pastor back at Chipotle. Send. Rumble.
Rumble.
Yeah, dude. But this, no, in all sincerity, the commercial was electric. I think I jumped off the screen.
I've also seen you on TikTok. You came up on my TikTok feed.
A TikTok.
Really? On my Sheets
TikTok.
commercial?
Your Sheets commercial, yeah.
Sheets commercial was on there. I've gotten people that are like, yo, Matt, Sheets, man. Comedy's killing it. And I'm
Before
like, yeah.
Heartburn, this was the worst thing that ever came out of Sheets.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. I look pretty awful on camera. I'm like
You did look pasty.
unbelievably
You're just
pale.
so white.
Yeah.
Well,
And
that
I'm
was,
fucking, and I'm massive too.
Justin from Love and Then What was like, hey, I'm not going to lie. The editing is going great, but it's taking a while to really color correct Matt.
It's crazy, dude. I was looking at myself.
Welcome to my pain. Welcome
Yeah.
to my pain.
I'm just a huge fucking sheet.
Good
Like I
thing
look
your
like a
wall's
note
gray
card.
and not white, or else it would just be hair and a shirt.
I know. I
Did they
really
pick you
look
'cause
crazy.
you look like a sheet?
No, they wanted it because I wanted to wear. Yeah, I guess I don't have a joke better than that.
Sheets was definitely started as a meeting place for white supremacists, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they initially were calling it the KKK meetup spot, and they're like, "We should probably be a little more
we
subtle."
gotta really,
think if we do more subtle.
Applebee's
We got
is
a
taken.
rebrand here.
Some guy. Oh, I saw the funniest meme I've ever seen, where it's like a guy goes to Applebee's for the first time, and he's like, "I guess I'll have the apple," and the lady's like, "We don't have apples here," and he goes, "I guess I'll have the peas."
And it's Macaulay Culkin.
Oh,
That's
I-
when he gets stung by them.
Oh yeah, dude. I wish I could sit here and just read memes. I find some electric.
Let's just read memes.
Well, if you guys can keep a conversation.
Welcome
I'll
to
read a couple
welcome to
more.
reading memes.
Did you
I
see
also-
the
go ahead.
Did you see the one where it's it's similar to your joke, but it was like a guy's listening to some cooking video and she goes this is a cheese sauce. Guess what it's made of? And he goes, sauce? And she goes, cheese. And he goes, oh. Oh.
It is funny when just stupid shit on the internet will do better and be funnier than anything we've produced.
I mean,
We've run flat. Matt was like, guys, please carry the conversation for 1 minute. And we've been like,
so I did in the last 2 weeks. I did a certain nationally televised program, which name I don't want to bring up.
Ooh.
And that was fun. I got to spend my time in an NFL training camp for a couple of days while sitting in a hotel room.
I wonder what the show could
sleeping
have
all
been.
day. Yeah,
What could that show have been
yeah,
about?
possibly.
Does
yeah.
John have a joke about the team that is being covered?
I wonder. Yeah.
And
I
I
do.
wonder if John has.
and will you pitch that joke to them and see if they really like it? And maybe I go up and I'm the team's official comedian.
No. In an environment like that, my eyes are down and my face is forward. I'm not going anywhere near anybody on the team.
Eyes down, face forward, can't lose.
I saw a lot of people in New York Jets gear in
Well,
Europe.
There you go.
I don't think anybody I know listens to this.
Okay. That's not true. I saw a couple followers that had you and your wife ski in common.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
though.
So take that, suck on that, try sucking.
We can try talking about this. I wrote this down in a melatonin stupor. Lasers. I think the world started going to shit when we stopped caring about lasers.
Yeah, we could have talked about that. So Stone Harbor, 9 days.
How many lasers did you see?
Why do you think we stopped
Because
caring
I
about
think
lasers?
in the 90s, like the lasers were like the shit. Everyone was like laser tag, laser beams. Everyone cared about lasers.
Who's everybody saying laser beam?
We could have got away from it.
Like,
Laser
here's
levels.
Lasers. You think laser tag's real lasers?
In the 90s, you thought it was real. We thought lasers were
I
in the
don't think
field.
I
We
ever
stopped
thought
caring
that
about
was
lasers.
real lasers when I didn't see a laser come out of the gun.
Damn, that could be the next step. Laser tag with legitimate lasers.
Yes.
Get all the school shooting out of your
That's
system.
gonna be a hell
Laser
of a waiver.
technology.
Oh yeah, laser tag for school schwatos.
Tag kind of involves reciprocating. I think if you get hit with one laser, you're not going to be shooting back other lasers, though.
True, but you have to fight through it. Sometimes you got to take a laser to the fucking. I'm hit.
True. Did you ever play laser tag when you were a kid?
Yeah.
The place over in Deptford, and
Yeah.
that is now played against sports.
Dude, you know what I've noticed real quick? I fucking was not good at anything as a kid.
You're not good at things now either.
I'm like halfway decent at things. I'm not great
Were
at
you
anything.
bad at laser tag?
Dude, I'm like thinking back to so much shit I did outside of like basketball. And I remember as a kid going into stuff and being like, I'm so sick of being bad at all these things. Like we'd play laser tag, it'd be me and all my older cousins. I'm out of breath by the first corner.
Yeah, but that's
You're
hard
done.
playing against older cousins. Older cousins are really
They were
good
on my
at laser
team.
tag.
They were like carrying. I'm playing against other kids, and they're just like,
you were a letdown.
every single fucking game.
It's a fucking liability out here.
An absolute liability, dude. Damn. Yeah.
Zach comes in, he's like, "You gotta do something."
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I don't want to, because you were fairly honest,
I was completely honest.
but you started off.
Tall. Yeah, I'm like
You,
6'2".
you started off that conversation saying that you had.
Oh, you're
gotten
talking about your
physical
fight from
in
last
that
episode.
fight.
No, I didn't. I didn't say physical.
I thought that you said that you
Drew
had
said,
gotten
"Did
in the
you
dirt."
get into this shit?" And I said, "Yes." I like separated.
Oh,
Gotta
okay.
keep
All
All
right.
right, now
separated.
this is your fair chance to tell your side of the story of what
Well,
happened.
I kind of thought about it. I think it's for the best that Matt didn't join in, and I'd say that. So it started off. Our friend,
Bad at everything. Would have lost.
well, our friend gets punched in the face, right?
Right.
Gets kind of. I think he gets 1-2'd.
Deserving or
No.
Not deserving.
Okay.
Was dancing with this guy's girl. Was dancing with
Ex-girl.
Ex-girl.
Old girl broken up.
Oh, okay.
Didn't
okay.
deserve a 2-piece
She
to the
was
face.
Professor X. She was like, "Oh, I feel something coming." That's actually how she ends up in the wheelchair. She got fucking rocked.
Damn, and your friend got hit with a juggernaut clobbering time.
Oh yeah, that's Kool-Aid Man.
It's the same thing though. They both bust through walls.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah. Somebody, dude, imagine Kool-Aid Man as an X-Men. That'd be so sick, dude. Also, if you want to kill, tip him over.
Yeah.
True. So, do you think all the Kool-Aid in there is his blood?
Yeah.
So you did tip him over. He bled out.
Yeah, and what comes out of him, it's blue.
So your friend got
Oxygenated.
juggernauted.
Sorry, yeah.
So our friend got juggernauted, got Kool-Aided, and we both saw it. We both saw the friend get punched.
Yeah.
And I.
Sorry, Kool-Aided makes it sound like I got hit by a black guy. Was the guy white that hit him?
All parties are white.
Okay.
Kool-Aid, it sounds like you're getting helped by a
All
black guy.
parties are white.
Yes.
All the
Yes.
ones I've been invited to.
Yes.
Yeah.
This was the Jewish frat at Rowan University.
Ooh, he got hit by a
Oh, the
Hebrew
real
brethren?
tough
No,
guys,
this was a deke. This is the few times we get into like the actual fun frat. So this
He
is a
got
real
hit by
like,
the chosen people?
No, yeah, God's chosen did not get a hold of him.
It was not the Jewish
King
frat. though.
David
Okay.
did not. Solomon. He got socked by Solomon, dude.
He got limed.
Yes. Yes, he got L'Chaim. He got Kool-Aided. He got, what was the other one?
Rocky
Juggernauted?
Yarmulke.
Okay,
Yeah.
so sorry, your friend's getting the absolute shit beat out
We
of
both
him.
see it. I walk over and I go, hey. And he goes, I'll knock the fucking shit out of you. And I said, you're not going to hit me. And he knocked the fucking shit out of me.
Okay.
I got Kool-Aided. And that's why I think, and then that's when I came over to Matt and said, where the fuck were you? Nowhere to be found. But I think if this just like guy went through 3 rounds of beating up 3 friends, like if Matt came over and he
Yeah.
also got beat, it would have just been like
Oh, yeah.
Mike Tyson's fucking. He would have got, because I don't think he would have done much to help in that situation, even if you did step in.
I'm just listening.
And so I think it's for the best that you didn't, because it's better to be 0-2 than 0-3. Is all I'm thinking.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
got
you
real
can't
Trump
have-
eyebrows right now. Matt's
would've
got real
been-
Trump eyebrows.
Zach Comer, what a loser! Knocked out in the first round. Frankly, separated the fight. What a fight! It would have been the best fight. I would have sucked him
You got
off.
punched in the throat and you sound like RFK Jr. Like, actually, that was a fair fight until Matt came in.
Yeah, dude, that'd be kind of sick if you vaccinated somebody during a fight and gave them autism.
A girl did help clean my bloody nose, and we kissed that night. Kissed her,
Ooh.
yeah, dude.
She
Yeah,
has
blood in
bad
the kiss.
taste.
What's that?
Get blood in the kiss?
Maybe.
Blood on the
Who's to
kiss.
say?
Damn,
Who's to
Blood in
say?
the Kiss sounds like a My Chemical Romance album.
Totally.
He was bleeding from her nose. He's
We
like,
got blood in the kiss because we got the piss beaten out of us at the Jewish
that's
frat.
sick. He had blood coming out of his nose. But he was like, "It's cool. We can lay down a towel." I knew you guys would like that one. I had to get it out.
Just
I'm
don't
sorry,
look
I
at it. Just
interjected.
don't look
Yeah.
at it.
Like, it's cool. It's cool. I'll just put it. Yeah, it's fine. It won't get on the sheets at all. And it always does. But
So anyway, you're kissing, your blood kissing your queen.
Well, I blood kiss.
Dang,
I
you
don't
never
know.
had
No, I
Blood
don't.
Brothers kiss.
I think there was a Blood Brothers kiss.
What if that was how you got AIDS?
It kind of was. Oh, dude, cleaning up a pussy's blood from a fight.
Yeah. She just
Just-
gets a tampon and puts it in your nose. She's like, I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
Wait,
That
was
was
that
the-
was that the girl that was it full circle? Was that the girl that slapped you that you didn't get to kiss? That would have been
No.
beautiful.
So,
Wow.
Scott, that's a regular thing in boxing gyms. If you spar and get a bloody nose, that's the first thing the coaches usually ask you.
Tampons.
3 different gyms are like, you need a tampon for your nose.
Yeah.
It's like it's pretty like common.
Oh
thing
damn!
to
My
say.
coaches always
Yeah,
just
you
did
get
that as an
tagged, yeah.
insult. I'm like,
No, you get tagged in boxing. That's like a regular thing. You don't live it down. You get
oh,
tagged.
I
Yeah,
got hit
give
by
me
a
a-
pitch in baseball. My coach was like, "What do you need a fucking tampon?" Like,
What do you need, Ben and Jerry's? What do you mean to hug you, get a heated blanket? What do you mean to lay in bed with you and watch
that's
movies?
usually keep your hands up, dummy.
Yeah, what do you want, Starbucks? What do you want me to lay next to you and cuddle you? What do you want me to spoon you?
what do you need a Midol?
Oh, what do you want me to rub your belly? I don't care if it's bloated. That's totally normal. You have a woman's body. That happens. What do you mean to take and never leave you?
What are
Choose
you blossoming as a woman?
Yeah, what are you just in bed? Oh, sorry you're hurting because you can give the gift of life and I can't.
Oh, what are you about to enter the most fertile part of your month? And you should really watch out coming out of this because you could really get pregnant right now. We're trying for a second.
yeah, what was your coach like that?
Is that what your coach said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a mean fella.
Yeah, he was a total dick, dude.
What an asshole.
Yeah. That same night, one of my favorite stories. Maybe it wasn't that night, but our roommate had a penchant for not getting kissed too often, and he came back and he's like, "Almost made out with a girl tonight," and we're like, "Whoa, what happened, dude?" And he's like, "I was dancing with this girl, and she looked at me and she was like, I am not going to fucking kiss you." I was like, "Huh?" And he's like, "Yeah, I was right there."
Also, is your roommate Jackie Chan? What is happening with his voice there?
No, he speaks in soliloquies. Only by their kiss.
He only speaks in haiku.
We were walking around we went to the Cape May Zoo when we were in fucking Sea Isle. And
Why'd you do that?
just to be, because, you know, like,
Oh.
like
Yeah, they were cool.
for like you go to the zoo, you go,
Yeah.
Did you like drink underage or?
no, we drank, but we were above age. We were above the influence. No, and I just kept, I think her and I were, Gab and I were like so stir crazy that we just kept saying the dumbest shit where like we walked past this one exhibit and they were like monkeys and they were like, they're cute, but they're actually not good pets. And I was like, yeah, because they ask you riddles before you can go to bed. So we just kept doing stuff about like, you're trying to take the monkey out. And he was like, once comes the wind and the fire follows. Who sings the song while the other swallows? Just like, dude, just go to the bathroom. What the fuck? So that was kind of, you know what I mean? K-Mazoo's sick, dude. Free as fuck.
It is. It's so free.
Her and I kept walking around and be like, I paid $8,000 for this, and nobody liked the bit at all.
A lion pissed on my sister there when we were kids, like right in her eye.
Really?
It was my aunt and uncle. I actually don't think I was even there. I don't know if I was born yet, but my aunt and uncle took her to the Cape May Zoo because they're cheap. And lion came out, was doing its lion thing, walking back and forth, went up to the fence, and she was like, you know, there's the fence, there's some grass and a barrier, and it hit her with a stream that they say hit her right in the eye.
Wow.
Yeah, just got totally golden showered by a fucking lion.
Damn, the lion, the piss, and the whore, though.
Exactly. That's the king of the jungle right there.
She was
Yep.
in Narnia.
It's the circle of life. It's
I
the
think-
gateway circle of life. She looked over and there was just a monkey holding up another smaller lion.
Yeah, she got Simba, but it was pissed. Put it on the forehead. It's the circle of life.
That's the podcast.
That's the end of the podcast.
That's
That's
what
where you wrap it right
no,
there.
I'm saying that's what the podcast should be.
The circle of
singing?
life.
Yes.
Or me singing the circle of life.
We're far enough in.
I
You wanna-
mean, any Disney movie.
Ooh, I've been ripping some.
One.
I thought you were going to go, oh, wow.
I forgot about that.
Oh, Pocahontas. John Smith.
Spreading smallpox to all the natives. Watch as they cough and they writhe.
Oh, Pocahontas.
Do they get into any Indian genocide in Pocahontas?
No, they're very nice to the white
Yeah,
people.
they're very-
Believe it or not, they're pretty
Really?
cool about
They
the
really
whites.
kind of breeze past it.
Yeah. They're
Let's-
like, the whites get there and they fall in love and they kill a bunch of people and then they do everything cool.
But some of the animals almost talk.
Yeah, dude.
They don't talk. You
Damn.
paint with the colors of the wind.
You'd think it would fit you. Want a belt buckle in your hat. You're like, what are you doing?
We should bring that back.
We were talking, that's another thing.
Genocide? Jesus Christ, Zach. You should take a trip to Austria.
I was talking about the hat belt buckle bun.
Oh, you should just start putting belt buckles on dad hats that you wear. I mean, you're technically wearing a belt buckle on a hat right now. The new
You're
version of
right.
it. A
I have
beach
the-
tag on
Oh,
there.
you are a
Well,
pilgrim.
You're
well, this
such
is-
a pilgrim.
Yeah.
Well, this is also kind
That's
of
literally the
new.
belt buckle.
You
This
did
is
go
a
to a
belt buckle.
foreign land and you tried to TP.
Dude, if you were, it wasn't toilet paper. You were building out of like cowhide. It took so long. Like,
What if you did it all and then the people that lived in the house came out and they were Native Americans? You're like, we didn't mean it because of that.
Yeah.
We didn't know.
What are you doing on our
Yeah.
land?
How could you do this?
In the harbor of Stone.
All
Okay.
right.
All
What do you
right.
got coming up, Matt? Actually, Zach, what do you want to promote?
Yeah, Zach. Yeah, Zach.
Let's see, guys.
Stone Harbor, Two Ply.
I'm seeing Oppenheimer on Friday. I'm
Nice.
drinking beers on Saturday. It's my cousin's birthday on Wednesday. That's my schedule.
Ooh, can we go party for your? That'll be a new Patreon tier. Party with one of Zach's 40,000 cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, they're probably
You mean-
listening to this episode. So, if you're listening, buy our Patreon when we finally do it.
Do it, Mike. That's whose
Yeah,
birthday
Mike.
it is. Yeah. Freaking Mike.
You
Fuck
problem
Mike.
maker.
Not the TP Mike. The
Oh,
other
not
one.
TP Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, Mikey Rear Dogs.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is shaving cream Mike.
Slippery Mike.
Mike golf on Saturday. When are we doing hacks?
Ooh, I'll golf with you on Saturday if you need a golf.
I
partner on
actually went
Saturday.
alone this past Saturday.
Ooh, that's fun.
It was a decent time.
Golfing by yourself is one of the most fun things. To
I had
do.
some.
That's crazy.
I had
Because
some
you can lie
degenerates.
about your score.
Because you get to lie.
Guys, I shot a 61. They're like, well, you're the greatest golfer of all time. Like, did I say 61? 62?
Lie all you want, dude. It's still just you on the drive home.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking liar.
I'm a liar, and I lost a lot of balls today.
I'm lying. I'm
No, we
hammered.
do
It's
have to golf.
4.
We don't. It doesn't have to be for hacks, but yes, it can be for hacks, which you can watch. Viewer, go to Hacks Comedy Golf.
Yeah, okay.
There's a lot of episodes out there. You can catch me. Well, you can't. Well, you can catch me in the second round of Philly's Funnies. I'm calling my shots. I'm getting past on.
Let's
it tomorrow
go.
night. And if I don't, you can watch me cry at Matt's second round of Philly's Funniest.
And then I'll lose.
This Friday night, Turnersville, Just a Comedy Show. I'll be back on that one. Really fun lineup. I got a couple shows. I've been out of the mix comedy wise for like a month. I don't think I've done a show in like a month. So that was weird.
Whoa.
That was weird.
Yo.
You can see Matt go through puberty.
Yeah, okay, dude.
That's coming up.
Yeah, the
and
old
Matt's
voice
coming
crack.
out.
What
I just
am I, a
missed
fucking
you.
loser.
I don't know. You can catch me just being European all over this country.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
You know what I mean?
dude. What
I'm
the
European now.
I can see it in your
Sorry.
eyes.
Oops, I'm European now.
Whoops.
Oops.
Hey, Matt, tell us what you got going
Yeah,
on.
we got
I never
going
get
on,
to
Matt.
say that. This is my first time saying that.
Yep. Well,
did
you got
good.
a lot.
You did good.
July 29th at the Ambi Coffee in Somerville. August 2nd, we're going to be at Punchline on the All Pro Showcase. Tickle, tickle, tickle. August 4th, you can see your boy the second round of Philly's Funniest.
They call
August
it the
10th,
All Pro Showcase, but
on
they
the All
don't
Pro.
pay anyone.
They don't pay anybody. They go, oh, I bet you want to host here. And then August 10th, we have post-game comedy show with Jim Kelly, Neil Wood, who I told the show was still going July 26th. He showed up to the tap room and has said, hey, is the show still going on? I felt fucking awful. Anyway, and then the 18th is Comedy on the Crick I canceled. And some other things coming up. But check it out. I'll post it all on my dad's back. I'll get him a fat Ben Affleck back tattoo. I'll make my dad get a tattoo of my dates for just August of 2023. And that's
and that Sheets commercial.
And check out my Sheets commercial. Check out me going up to people and going, what the fuck are you ordering here? And they go, okay.
What kind of diarrhea are you getting today?
I'll also be shooting another Sheets commercial, I think August 9th. So if you want to, you'll be seeing more of that.
Ooh, so if you live near Sheets, go there. Matt might be there being very pale.
Yep. I'll go. Yes. I'll
Ouch,
go.
my skin hurts because I'm in the sun.
I can barely
Guys,
walk
we could
in
have
this.
done this inside. Why are we outside?
My exact question, but it was a fun time. They're great people and they're good to work with. True statement. I think it's true. I had to save myself. All right, that's been our podcast. I'm one of the best. Thank God. Thanks for listening.
Cancer.
No fun, no, it ain't no fun, but not a little bit of. No fun, no, it ain't no fun, but not a little bit of.